Welcome back to Achki Chop. My name is Krista and today I'm teaching you how to make a super simple, delicious Armenian potato side dish. This recipe is great for your holiday table. It's a beautiful spin on the classic potato side dish and it's super easy. It's gonna come together like in 5 minutes and you're gonna pop it in the oven. You're gonna love it. So let's get started. We're gonna start by chopping our potatoes. Simply cut them in half and one more time and then into chunks. Oh. I keep the potatoes in water so that they don't oxidize and start to turn brown. Also, it helps keep them from getting really starchy and preserve that beautiful texture that we're gonna get once it goes in the oven. Now this recipe is from an old Armenian church cookbook. Every community throughout the US, every Armenian community has their own, little golden wisdom church cookbooks. And this came from my grandmother's church cookbook, and she was part of the community in Detroit, Michigan. Make sure when you're chopping your potatoes that you're getting somewhat even sizes. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to make sure that all the potatoes are cooked evenly. And the more evenly you chop things, the more evenly they'll cook. Next, we're going to chop our onion into about equal size. When you have onion scraps like this, don't throw them away. You can use them in a stock or in a soup to add a lot of flavor. So we're just going to chop these into big chunks. Now we're gonna make our tomato sauce that's gonna mix in with our onions and our potatoes. So we're gonna take our tomato paste and mix it in with a little bit of vegetable oil. You can also use avocado oil or sunflower oil. And to this, we're going to add some spices. The main thing here is the paprika. So lots of paprika, very generous with that. A little bit of ground clove. I like this because it helps balance the acidity of the tomato. And then some Aleppo pepper, just for some kick. And we're gonna save a little that we'll put on the end. Whisk that together. And then we're gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. Whisk that together. Now it's time to add our potatoes and our onions into our tomato sauce. We're not going to drain our potatoes because we want to use the water that the potatoes have been soaking in to help build out the sauce a little bit to thin it out. We're going to add our onions. And now it's time to mix. So you want to make sure you get that tomato paste evenly distributed all the way across all of your potatoes. And then we're just gonna pour this into a baking dish. I'm gonna top this with a little more Aleppo pepper before it goes in the oven. And now we're ready to bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 to 40 minutes or until the potatoes are tender. Our potatoes are almost done baking in the oven, so we're just gonna chop up some fresh parsley to put on top. The potatoes are now done. They have browned beautifully in the oven, and now we're just gonna transfer them into a serving bowl with a little bit of fresh parsley. You want to make sure you get all that wonderful sauce from the bottom. So there you have it, simple, delicious Armenian potatoes. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thanks for watching Achki Chop. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.